Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John.
And my name is Sarah.
And today, Marcel and Petunia are again at war. And while we talk about this tennis game, we're also going to talk about our athletic careers.
Yep.
I didn't have one. You go now.
Well, that was a good conversation. Now I shall talk for the remainder. I did play sports. John, you played some sports. Come on.
I did. I was on the Ultimate Frisbee team. I'm so bad at Wii tennis.
That was probably... You were probably best at Ultimate Frisbee.
I was one of the better players on our Ultimate Frisbee team. But to be fair... Jesus.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there was no one on the Ultimate Frisbee team who didn't smoke.
Yeah.
So I had a big advantage.
Yeah.
But you were quite the that was going out. You were quite the high school athlete, actually.
Well, only because we went to a small private school.
That's true.
But we did have a good soccer team. I played soccer, but I started out like a lot of American children, doing many extracurriculars, clogging.
Did you really
softball.
do clogging? I didn't know that.
Oh yes. It was the South after all. And let's see. Even when I started high school, I played basketball.
Right.
Which I find very funny.
Yeah.
Because I was never very good at it. I was point guard.
Well,
And do you remember the favorite part of my point guard career?
I do. I
when I would go right, I'd dribble with my right hand, and when I went left, I'd dribble with my right hand.
Like any good point guard.
Yeah.
I will say though that my favorite thing about your basketball career is that you were relatively good.
Better than others.
You were better than a lot of the girls' team. And so, was it in ninth grade that the coach wanted you to go into?
Oh, right. So the coach said, Sarah, I think it's time for you to move up to varsity. And I said, absolutely not, because people go to those games.
Right.
And so I literally quit basketball at that point.
You retired because
it's JV or nothing.
Definitely not going to play at the games that people go to.
Yeah. Well, look, you just won, John.
No, it's 40. It's 40. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's 40 love.
Yeah, here we go.
I have many opportunities for Oh, I won a game. All right, you're probably letting me win.
No, I'm not.
And then when we started dating, you were also an athlete because you were a boxer.
Yeah, I do love boxing.
Yeah, you don't like watching it enough. But
not really.
I
like the sport of it. I like training. I don't actually enjoy hitting people that much.
Right.
But I like the training. I like sparring. I like jump roping.
Right.
Jumping rope, I guess.
Jump roping. But like back in those days, you were pretty. Love 40, just like that. In those days, you were pretty aggressive. Like you were a good boxer.
Well, I could hold my own.
Didn't your trainer?
It's how we met.
Your trainer wanted you to go into the Golden Gloves.
Well, it was proposed, but I had to tell him that I wasn't that into it.
You're like well, because then you would have to hit people.
Yeah.
And that didn't appeal to you much.
Yeah.
Right. I can relate to that. I have no desire to hit anyone.
I've always thought you and I should train for boxing together, John.
I'd love that, but we don't have any time.
You're a lot taller than I am. So, I don't know.
But other than that, our physical strengths are identical. We can bench press the same amount.
Yeah.
Bicep curls.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
No,
I'm 5'3" tall and wide.
I'm
God.
This is exactly what we need now.
What?
Because Marcel needs to go into the last game knowing that all he has to do is hold serve for the first time in his Hank Games Without Hank career, and he's going to win the match.
Yeah.
Look at that return.
Oh,
Oh, that's
nice.
beautiful. All right, here we go.
Nice.
This is about to be the highlight of my sporting career.
Yeah. Well, John, you did have Olympic aspirations.
I did. I had this great. It's still a really good idea, Sarah. You can't deny the quality of the idea.
I see some flaws in your logic, but please present it.
Okay, so here's my idea. The one team that the United States, the one sport that the United States does not field a team in is men's handball. You might be thinking that involves a little blue balls that you throw around. Context is everything. But in fact, it involves a soccer-like ball that you then it's like soccer essentially, but with your hands. Thank you, Sarah. Second bounce. What are you talking about?
It's the delay.
So my idea was that I could be part of a men's handball team that could get good enough to qualify for the Olympics. I could maybe provide funding and coaching, and then I would just recruit a bunch of college basketball players or former college basketball players to get really good at handball, which shouldn't be...
Oh, yes!
I swung at it 4 times.
Victory!
30-all. And so I wanted to go to the Olympics as the sort of least fit Olympian. And I thought this would also be a really great story, that people would love the story of it, and they'd make a movie out of us and everything.
Well, when I hear you tell the story, whenever I do, I like see you as a little boy with like grand plans, and it's like an 80s movie where you train and you get better and everybody learns something.
Yes.
And
you've just summarized exactly what would be so magical about it.
But there are many movies like that.
Right. I know, but there hasn't been a good one in a while, not since Dodgeball.
Right. Not a documentary.
Right, exactly. There's never been a documentary about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
match point.
Pay attention. Come on, rocket serve, dang it.
Oh!
Deuce. Yeah, so I still think that's a good
rocket serve. He pulls
rocket
it out
serve.
just when he needs it. I bet you can't do it twice.
I bet I can't. By the way, did you see how Marcel dove for the ball, but thankfully missed it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes!
Nothing to be done there.
Yeah.
But
why did your plan fail?
Well, I would have had to get very fit, and I tried to get very fit for like 3 days, and then I was like, eh.
Well, also, you had a little trouble with recruitment.
Oh yeah, so I went to my best friend. I went to my best friend Chris, who I used to share an office with, and I was like, Chris is really athletic, really fit guy, and I was like, Chris, I've got a fantastic idea. We should start a men's Olympic handball team, and we should go to the Olympics. And he was like, absolutely not. And that was kind of
that kind of killed it right there.
That was kind of the end of the dream, because I was like, if I can't do it with Chris, it wouldn't actually be that fun with anyone else. Like, it's only a good story if it's you and your best friend becoming surprise Olympians. It's not a great story if it's, come on, Petunia. It's not a great story. We're getting better.
Yes.
Oh! It's not as good of a story if it's just I don't know, me becoming
John
an
and some strangers.
Right, like John hiring a bunch of people to become Olympians.
Ow!
Ooh! Oh boy.
Oh, that would hurt.
That might be a game ender.
That was my playing hand.
Oh, but in fairness, you were creeping toward me.
I think I might have broke my...
Are you serious? You hurt that bad? Can you make a fist? I really hit you hard.
Oh.
Oh no.
I think I'm okay.
Oh.
I'll play through the pain.
Oh.
Okay, let's finish this.
Can you stand a little bit to the right?
Oh my god. You
all right, here, I'll stand a little bit to the
left.
left. I'm moving left. I'm moving. I'm sorry, I'm just a very... I like to gesticulate wildly when I play. If I win, I'm not even going to feel like the victor, really, because I know I will...
injured me.
I only won because of injury. Oh, freaky. This game will never end. This is ridiculous.
That's unfair.
Oh, come on! Oh.
Okay.
All right. Rocket serve. Dang it. Oh!
I won.
All for nothing, Marcel. Even with your injury.
I played through the pain.
You are the better athlete.
Yes. Perseverance, John.
That must be the key.
Yes.
Hang my head in
Yay.
shame. Wah, wah, wah.
Good game.
Thanks for watching. Best wishes.
Best wishes.